And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sunny Garden stream. Here, it's coming out. Hello, Lemon. And yeah, so it's a very nice sunrise. Yeah, so it's a very nice sunrise. Hello, AJ. Good morning. Hello, AJ. Good morning. Yeah, and yeah, it's good to see everybody. And yeah, this is the sunrise part of the stream we see every morning, and this is exactly the time when it comes up. It's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoy them. You know, many people like them across the board. So that. Okay, so and we got our bird in the background. He is tweeting. It's pretty cool. Mr. Mockingbird, as we call him. So yeah, this is the sunrise, the part where the sun reaches the garden, which is awesome. Good morning, Saw. It's always great to see you. And yeah, this is the morning garden live, and the sun as we go live, the sun is right here, which is an awesome timing right here. Yeah. It seems definitely the atmosphere of getting some eggs and bacon, stuff like that, or eggs and grits. Seems like a classical sunrise indeed. See, and this time Mr. Mockingbird's talking. Oh, you just had dinner. Oh, that's great. You had dinner earlier. Okay. Morning, Jeremy. Always good to see you. Understood, Jeremy. And you have a right to be upset. And I would say, if there's anything you can direct the negative feelings toward, like, for instance, if you were to, if there's a work or a hobby or something that you do, focus on that the most and focus on improving yourself as much as possible. and then they will regret not being around you. And I know how you feel. I've been through it too. And I hope everything goes, as best it possibly can go for you today. It definitely is a bummer. Yeah, life goes on. Yeah. Hello, Gojo. Good morning to you. Ohio gozaimasu. That was for Gojo. All right. See, the sun is happy today because passion was very good to the sun. Let's see, any mosquitoes on me? All right. Now we're going back to looking at the sun. Journey said, wish God just gives me the answer to my journey in life. And you'll get your answer. And sometimes the answer is not what we think it is. And the answer for you now is to, say like in the fires of affliction, that's when we really are, molded into what God wants us to be. Like say you have something being made in metal, right? And it's going to be forged in fire. And as that happens, all the smudge gets washed away, and then it becomes what it's supposed to be. So you're in that process, like there's a potter and a potter's wheel, and it may hurt, but eventually the finished product will be something very nice. And, everybody, no matter what you do, if you had the girl, if you had everything you wanted, there would be still something that would be troubling. And even when you get to where you're supposed to be, so you keep on going and see the struggle as a positive thing for your development as you keep on doing what you have to do. That is where you would truly find the answer, because it was within yourself. Because a lot of times, like say there was pirates and stuff, it wasn't the treasure they found, it was the journey of finding the treasure. So it's kind of like working out. You could always do push-ups if you're frustrated, and make your body as great as it possibly could be. You do things like that. The pain in working out builds a muscle. So you're doing the right thing by keeping on going and trusting in God, even if it doesn't make sense right now, because we shouldn't seek comfort necessarily or things to go well. For instance, there's men in wars. You and I would have been in a war, getting blown up in a trench or in some kind of conflict at some point. We would have just been slaughtered, in the past. So we actually have it pretty good here compared to different generations. And so we have to make the most of it, and that the struggle is not too good. It's not too nice feeling, but so you're doing the right thing, okay? You're doing the right thing. It's a healing process, all right? So just know that you are on the right track. And yes, I am a religious person too, as well. I believe in God. And you're on the right track. It's part of it's a growing pains, so to speak. So you just keep trusting in God, and He will continue to lead you to the righteous path. comfortable. It's not always peaceful. We don't always get what you want. It's like, and also it's good to get a girl that would be with you even if the worst case scenarios happen, because even with me on YouTube, there's worst case scenarios that happened, and I saw who really was on my side, because everybody was on my side when everything was going well. But when things weren't going well, only, I saw who stayed and who went. So uh, you will, because if you had everything you wanted, it's like the real person that's going to stay will stay with you when it's really bad and when it's really good. And I went through some things, and I've had fights with and feuding with people on YouTube and groups and stuff, that falling outs. It was pretty terrible, but look at us now. We're on the Garden Live. So the dots are connect in the future. It all makes sense later. But yeah, as I said, I praying for you and thank you, Jeremy. I know what you're going through. Yeah. Because God's the greatest planner. Those birds over there sing to him every morning. So he has you covered, but, and of course, tell us whatever you got to tell us, because we are here for you too. Oh yeah, so these sunrises are very beautiful, and I used to always go to bed around this time, but it's nice being up in the morning to actually see the sunrise in its full entirety with all of you. Yeah. And they always like the California sun. And as I said, this place is supposed to be like a second California. So it's like California too. Yeah. Oh yes, I understand, Jeremy. I know how you feel. And you see, the thing is letting go. You have to, like, for instance, I have a lot of fans on YouTube, and there's people that will always like to talk to me and see me and stuff. Even people that are my anti-fans like me. My anti-fans lurk in my streams. They, people that are completely in disagreement with me still give me happy birthday messages. So working on yourself and your self-improvement, not that you have anything wrong with you, then make her regret not being in your life. All right. And the right time will come when you will be in that state where everybody, even your enemies, will like you. So understand. So chasing after her is not the right thing to do, because she's like a planet and you're going towards her, but you have to draw her towards you. Like, you have to be the planet and she has to be the moon. So I understand how you feel, and you have a right to feel that way. It's the step towards recovery, like Eminem did. He went to recovery. My birthday's on February 25th. Everybody tells me happy birthday, even people that are in feuding with me tell me happy birthday. It's hilarious. And on Trial Chat, my birthday was celebrated by, it's celebrated by everybody. Like, the whole chat will spam happy birthday, alien spaceship. Even those that are feuding with me. So, yeah, people all over the YouTube celebrate it. And different streams, live streams all over YouTube celebrate it. So, yeah, it was in February. I call myself an Aquarius Pisces. I'm both. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You'll have people that will, like, feud with me, and then they'll give me hearts and kissy faces and tell me happy birthday when it's my birthday. It's really fun. It's funny. So you have to be that kind of person where everybody, like, can't really say, they could disagree with what you do and have feuding with you, but at the end of the day, it's like everybody likes you because you're just that person. Now everybody's going to agree, but it's all about respect, right? It's like you have to respect a person so much that even if you disagree with them or have a feuding with them, because people don't always agree with what I do or did, they respect you. But yeah, everybody wants to be on the spaceship. Yeah, it's even those that disagree with me. I mean, there's ladies that have married or their relationships, and they watch me like my content, or both of them watch me. So even those that are with someone else, they, both of them like my content. So my point is that everybody likes the spaceship stuff. So when you're that person, everybody will gravitate towards you. And, like my merch, I never ask about my merch. I never talk about it, but everybody asks me for my merch. And remember, people would ask me about Cash App or about donating or super chats. And all these other YouTubers beg like a homeless person to show their merch or to show their Cash App on the screen. They always do that. I just want to focus on the product. All right, Jeremy. See you later, buddy. God bless you. Thank you for talking to us today. Good luck. Yeah, and then what happened was, I remember a lot of times, see, and when people are against somebody, and I believe anybody can do it. Like, people that achieve these things are no smarter than the next person. Like, I believe anybody can achieve it. With the trial chats, I was there every single day, all the time. And it basically became my other channel. And I've been focusing on my own trial streams, but like yesterday I went over there more. And everybody was glad to see me there. And it was pretty cool to talk to everybody. And I talked to some new people too, because that's how I met Saul and many other people there. So although we've been doing my own trial streams, I've been going over there too to talk to people. And a lot of people don't like the ads on trials. And I'm just like, I turn off the ads when I'm watching a trial on my stream. I just think it's like not a good user experience when you have ads running on a stream. Because it's like people want to make money, but it's about making a good product. And it works, because although, I don't have millions of subscribers yet, it's still the people that are there contribute to the streams religiously. And people bought the merch before. People bought the super chats and whatever without me saying anything, because it was just gravity, drawing people into yourself. And rather than chasing someone else, they chase after you. And I'm thankful for all the fans and all the people that are on the stream, because they make the channel what it is. My pleasure, Saw. And that moon, that sun is beautiful. It really is. This is a really good shot right here. Wow. Like that is the most perfect shot that could ever be taken. It really is. Wow. Yeah, Saw is just, and because you have to, like, I think about it this way. If it's the last day of my life, would I do the thing that I'm about to do? And that is what I think about myself. And, like who cares about a couple of dollars you can make about something? It's about, like, I want to give you all the best stream that's possibly can be given. And oh, glad you liked the thanks for the feedback, Saul. Yeah, and I just wanted to do something where, like, if I had control of trial chat over in the other stream, I would turn their ads off. I would turn super chats on, and the memberships would be there. And I would just, have it that way. But yeah, I would have some mods in there too. The mods before, I liked them and I knew them very well. The people that were they founded the channel, I knew them very well. And they may have been a little bit too overbearing, some people thought. Because there needs to be some moderation, but more laid back. More laid back. And like with YouTube and stuff, I learned over time from things that didn't go right or mistakes that were made, because we all learn and adapt. So I just believe that life is constantly a learning experience, and that, a lot of things are calculated, and then you just learn over time through feedback information. Now that's pretty cool. That's like it looks like an eyebrow or an eyelid going over the sun. That's pretty epic. And it's just, when someone's like, I believe that with the trials, it's cringe when like you're watching a trial and like an ad pops up. And when I'm like watching it, I'm like, it was irritating to me. You know, how, I know there's all people always say, get YouTube Premium, get YouTube Premium. I have YouTube Premium so y'all can watch trials for free, without the ads, because I didn't want ads being in the YouTube. But you gotta because my theory is that you gotta focus on the user experience. Because it's like, if someone has a good user experience and you don't want a Temu Sheen product. And that's what I, was like, it has to be, ad free. And, who really cares? It was about making the best thing you could possibly make. Because a lot of people think about making money. But this is a situation where you put the cart before the horse. And when you put the cart before the horse, you have problems. Yeah. But yeah, the point is just being bringing people towards yourself. And Sauce says, you really have a comforting presence, and that makes watching your garden streams a great start to my day. Positive beginnings. Oh, well, I appreciate the feedback, Saw. I always appreciate feedback. And I'm glad that it does that for you. These garden streams are very popular with everybody. Like, it's the trial chat people watch these garden lives. Shout out to them. They watch it. And they usually lurk a lot of times, but I'll go over there, Saw, and they tell me they watch the garden streams, and they do watch our stream too. They just don't always comment. But yeah, because you see, Saw, I just said seesaw by mistake. That was kind of funny. You see, I remember with the stream, it would be, we get about 200 viewers every day. And they're all subscribers, pretty much. 1% or so are new viewers, but we get quite a bit of viewers. They just are lurkers, mostly. So, and it will grow over time. It will continue to grow over time, and I am recruiting more people there. But yeah, it is certainly a stream where those I remember one time, the Temu internet had a moment one time. And some of the trial people were asking about what was going on. And see, they're watching it, and they're, like, lurking. But, yeah, so I'm glad 200 people like to watch the streams, and we don't always know who they are, but, it is getting traction, the trial streams. It always was a thing with my streams that people like to lurk more. And I will say that the unity with the trial chat was one of the greatest things could happen to the channel, Yeah, lurkers are viewers too. And yeah, that's what I definitely think about the lurkers, is they're part of the pillar of the channel, one of the pillars of the channel. And I always liked it how there were so many different, even the eclectic live streams with the aliens, they get about 200 viewers or close to it. And, some of you like to listen to things in the background, like you listen to like a radio or something. And actually saw something miraculous is that when I did these live streams, these garden lives, and at certain times they get more traffic than other times, people from the trial chat saw my channel. They were new to the garden live, but they saw me before in the trial chat. So it was incredible that the algorithm was getting towards people that were from the trial chat, and they found it a different way. So I'm well known all over YouTube. And I think that is a very cool thing. And it almost looks like Russia, like the country of Russia over the sun. That's what it looks like right here. Because, it is absolutely looks like the continent of Russia right now, because, as we like to talk, that is a sky whale that is over the sun right now. Yeah, but that is very cool, I will say. It is very cool how this is here like that. And I always think it is like another thing that fascinates me is like the trials will see. Yeah, it's interesting how algorithms work. Yeah. And we have people internationally, all kinds of different countries that came here. And the community is really growing with the Discord and the other parts of YouTube. And yeah, and I will say, like, sometimes sometimes these garden lives get nearly 3,000 views. And that's very incredible. And I like how so many different people, enjoy it and, are attracted to it. So, yeah. And the Garden Live is one of the greatest achievements that has not been done before. Because I used to do phone lives, but these Garden Lives were a big hit. Yeah. And I make most people saw Discord is a place where it's an app where people can chat, and I have my own room. I have my own server in Discord where the people from our stream can talk about different things. For those that are like interested. Yeah, so people could exchange pictures and chat messages and stuff there. Oh, okay, that's good. The sun has returned. Yes, yes. Absolutely. I agree. Oh, it's gone. It's gone, okay. Yeah. It was very quick. Scared. By the way, I have woodpeckers around here. I have woodpeckers around here, and they go and they peck into a lot of wood, and they make like a crazy sound when they're pecking in the wood. And like they just smash their heads into that thing like crazy. Yeah, and Woody the woodpecker himself was probably around here too. Scared. Yeah, so, and I like how the garden could look very different under different circumstances. Like sometimes the garden can look like, some spooky Jurassic Park forest where there's some chainsaw or Michael Myers lurking. And then it can look like this place. Yeah, Woody the Woodpecker was funny. It comes on Me TV Tunes every day. so it does come on like a reruns. But yeah, it was a very funny cartoon. I liked it as well. Yeah, he certainly was a wild one, indeed. Almost looks like a face right there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I believe with, you know, the different philosophies about the cartoons, the way they made cartoons back then were really cool, because back in that time, they made cartoons where you can have a cartoon that was made by drawing it. And it took a long time, but they were able to achieve it. And I really like the way they did those artwork back then. Oh, you see it? Yes. That's good. And with the cartoon, they, like Disney, they would film it in this big, they would build this big tower thing. And they would point the camera down onto this transparent lens, and they would just change up different scenes. But yeah, that was so cool what they would do with the way they had cartoons back then. They had some really spooky and some really nice scenes with them. And now what people have is the 3D animation, like Toy Story. Like Toy Story is a very good one. Yes, each movement was hand-drawn. Yes, each movement was hand-drawn, yeah. And although I like the Toy Story type animation, I do think that a lot of times they completely abandoned the other type of animation. There are people that were going to go into that field and they didn't get into it because they stopped making that type of 2D cartoons. I made cartoons before. I used to like to make cartoons before, and you know, like you make like a ball bouncing or stuff like that. You know, you play it really fast. It's pretty cool. I've made different scenes with the different people and stuff in cartoons. So what I would do is I would make all these different scenes, these boxes, and then I'd play it really fast. So I would take pictures from this I had a Temu camera. One time for Christmas, I asked for a camera, and I got it was a Temu camera. And I never even knew about Temu cameras existed. And I thought I was gonna get like a Canon or something, but I got like a Temu camera, and it was plastic, but you could put an SD card in it. And I took pictures of it, of the different scenes I made, of a character. And then I would play it really fast. And I would show my friends. It was pretty cool. I still have it somewhere on the SD card and on that camera. But yeah, so I would take these copy paper, and I would put it in there, and I would just draw it on each one. Yeah. Yeah, so the hand-drawn stuff, I like those type of cartoons that were hand-drawn. When I was little, the Disney stuff that was watched was on the VHS tapes. And that's what I would use to, I watched the classical ones. I liked, and it was very well done. I remember, it was very, very well done. And because I remember with the VHS thing, you'd have to rewind it and play forward. Kind of like what we do with the current videos now, but in more digital way. But yeah, I remember when we used to have the VHS and used to play it back and forth. You know, it was good content right there. And then DVDs were used. Oh, okay, Lemon. Welcome back. Yeah, and I like, as I said, we're talking about cartoons, and yeah, I like the older cartoons, how they made them. And did he ever use an 8-track? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, I am aware of that. Yeah. Okay, so when I was little, I'm looking at it. Yes, I did see those before. Yeah. Yeah, I was too young. I think I've seen those before. Yes, when I was little. But yeah, it was before. I was too young for that, but I did see them. I remember I think my grandparents had them, and they were in a box. I remember seeing that. Different types of things. And it was, they had it from back in the past. But it was not used when I was growing up. But I did see them. Remember, they were in the downstairs in a box. Yeah. Oh, they're the big craze in your time? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it was it's probably the iPod to them back then, or the iPhone. Yeah, my grandparents had them, yeah. Oh, good morning, Lori. Welcome to the morning, the sunny live stream. Lori said, I remember when Loud Click, when the 8-track changed tracks. Yeah. I remember when the DVDs were being used, and that was a brand new thing. That was a brand new thing with the DVD. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Now everything's all digital. I believe that's the right word for it. Yeah. There's also the Walkman people used back then. And I remember the cassette tapes. Cassette tapes were used when I was growing up. They would put them in a CD. They would put them in the radio and, click them. Not click them. You'd press the button and it would play. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, because the cassette tape, when I was a kid, I had a cassette tape. Oh, Ray Stevens, jokester, singers. Yeah, So, and over time, the technology has certainly evolved to how it is now. where we have everything's like on these videos on these phones. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like on a phone, you're gonna have video live streams with people around the world. That's pretty crazy. So it's certainly gone a far way. Saw said I thought I was cool with a Walkman. Yeah. And then then they had I remember the CD players. You would have a CD player with headphones, and you have like I remember we have like a bag of CDs. Then the iPod stole the show, and then the iPhone. All right, Lori said Ned the Noose and the South Seas Paradise. The Day the Squirrel Went Berserk were Ray Stevens songs. Hilarious. Yeah. Chat, that looks like a goat or yeah, like a goat or a dragon head right there. Scared. See, that was like the YouTube for y'all back then. Oh, Lori said one of the lines was, I'm my own grandpa." Yeah. See, when I was little, I liked making videos. I had this camera with a film in it, and I used to film different things, and you could put it in a VHS tape. That was something that I thought was very cool, but now I make videos with a phone, so it's a nice. Yeah, that's what I always like to do videos. And yeah, I remember the camera. It was very cool. The song actually was made since once you listen to it all the way through. It's so funny. It actually made sense once you listen to it all the way. Oh, okay. It's one of those things you have to keep on listening to it. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Mockingbird's dropping his own mixtape. In the boat trial, the dude makes a lot of faces. He has a lot of faces to him. He said, near. Yeah. Oh, I know, I know. It must be certainly a family reunion going on today. All the birds are having a debate at the dinner table, at the breakfast table. They're gonna see which one can get the most ladies with their mockingbird tricks. The one saying he's Timu, the other one saying he's Sheen, and they're having a rap battle, a tweeting battle. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Yeah. That looks almost like an angel right there. That's pretty cool. With his wings. I'm glad y'all like the clouds. Yeah. Oh, you couldn't sleep until 2 a.m. Okay. Yeah. I know that's like. And also, oh, Claude or Bubbles. We'll go look for them. Let's see. By the way, this is the sun hitting the different plants. Let's see if we can find Claude or Bubbles. See, that's the blossom from yesterday, and it closed up. Oh, there he is. In all of his glory, yeah. Yeah, Claudster. Hilarious chat, hilarious. Yeah. Saw's an early riser. Yeah, I am too. I love staying up all the time. Yeah. Yeah, he wants less salad. Yeah. Yeah. He's getting his greens. Hello, Sir Claude, the Claudster. We're watching the Claudster eat his salad, his morning salad. The majestic Claude walks and is exploring his yard. And here is his box of catnip. Let's see. That's his catnip, chat. There you go. He's gonna go to town now. Oh, hilarious frog. Yeah. He's getting high right now, chat. I love Dr. Pepper. Yes, he needs to drink and smoke. Yeah. Yeah. You never seen it before? Do they have Coca-Cola over there? But yeah, interesting. Yeah, the Dr. Pepper. I still have some Dr. Pepper cans. I use cans for different experiments, so I have a lot of cans, soda cans, because I use them for things. I use them for making little boats and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Oh, y'all have Coca-Cola. Yeah, yeah. But the Dr. Pepper is. They used to play a game when I was little, and they would have Dr. Pepper in it. That was the name of it or something. So yeah, very interesting. Yeah, yeah. He is having a time. He's living his best life right now. Sprite and Royal, which is basically just Fanta under a different name. Oh, really? If Fanta is German, originated in Germany, I believe, I think, or something about that. But anyway, they had it in, you know, it's really cool y'all Fanta. I used to, after school, I used to always drink Fanta. Like in my senior year and like freshman stuff, I used to always drink Fanta. Oh, Mountain Dew is delicious. And Claude is tripping. He's in another world right now. Mountain Dew is very good. One of my friends I used to stay up late at night and talk to. She used to drink Mountain Dew. I mean, she still does, but yeah, she liked it. Yeah, so that's really cool that the drinks y'all have there. Yeah, Mountain Dew. Do y'all have Powerade drinks like that? But y'all have the soft drinks we have there, and some people call them sodas or pop in different parts of the country. But um, the yeah, saw scared. There's something that Claude sees that we can't. Oh, Gatorade. That's cool because I used to drink Gatorade when I was in sports. when I was little. It was like flag football, soccer. I used to drink a lot of Gatorade. It's energetic, and they would have it in a big a thing like a what's it called an orange um, box. Yeah. Oh, in some stores. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mountain Dew's very good. It's very good. Yeah, Don had good taste. Oh, you see Baby Frog. Okay. You see him on your things, yeah. Lemon says, and for emergency drinks, we have Sting and I forgot what it's actually called. Cobra, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know, but we could see. Let's see. Yes, it's called Cobra. Pretty cool. Cobra. Yeah. We don't have that here, but that'd be pretty cool to try. And he's happy from his catnip and his clean socks. The Cobra drink looks pretty good. You know? We need to have that over here. He lives in the other part of the world, Jerry Frog. Like in the Pacific. A lot of these live streams, especially when they're at night or early morning, we meet people from that part of the world. Because we are night owls, and we attracted other cool night owl, daytime people that were cool. Yeah. Lemon says the Philippines. Right. And it's in the Pacific. You know, like say like I'm closer. I'm technically by the Gulf technically, but I'm closest to the Atlantic, and you two, Frog, and he's over like in the Pacific region. We've heard some very cool stories about it, and he shared lots of fascinating information with us, and from I remember the rice fields. He showed in the Discord, and there's like a cow just hanging out. It's pretty cool. Oh, good morning, Doe. This is Claude right here. Oh yeah, and Bubbles. The Bubbles. Let's see where Bubbles is. He should be over here. Bubbles must be hunting. No, Bubbles is not hunting. Okay, Doe. Look at this. There's Bubbles right there. He was resting in the other garden. Yeah, rest well, Bubbles. Yeah. Oh, good morning, Ann. Hey, Rex's brother. That's awesome because Rex is one of my faves. And yeah, this is his brother right here, and he's chilling. He's enjoying himself. Oh, that is cool, Saw. Look at that chat right there. Looks very good. That's the okra. Yeah, it's okra. Yeah, right there. Tomato plant right here. Well, no, another one right there. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. That's the pumpkin. Let's see if anything's going on with the pumpkin. All right, here's the elephant ears. Oh, really? That is fascinating. Yeah, it's very good to have in a garden. Here are the elephant ears. Those are stormy clouds, chat. Those are rain clouds right there. Rain clouds. Scared. Frog, she made a YouTube short about you when you were in her garden. Yes, Saw, there is more of the boat trial. We're not even really through day one. And Saw, I could play another trial if you want. But yeah, it's... That is that explained. Oh, you like boat? Okay, good. We have many more days to play of it. We have much more content for on the boat trial. Okay, here's more of the sun. Yeah, so Saw, we'll play more of the boat trial today on breaks and at lunch, okay? And I like it too. And Nan says, yeah, the Blaze Taylor trial is insane. Yeah, we've been watching that in the spaceship, and it is crazy indeed. Yeah. Oh, hilarious, Lore. Yeah, it does that. It'll do that under the right settings. Yeah, hopefully he's convicted. I don't know if they're going to get him on that because the cup isn't there, but we'll see what they do. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I would like to have YouTube short creation automatically for my streams because it makes a bunch of them, but it makes it private. But yeah, you there's a way you could do it. Yes, I'll tell you about it. Yeah, it's very cute, Saw. Yeah, I saw it too. I agree, Nan. Oh, that's awesome, Saw. Good. Okay, I will. Lemon. Yeah, that is all. That's very cool. Thank you for that. So, like when I was a kid, I was chilling near the bridge thing, made of concrete. Don't worry. And my friend told me there was a deleted rat on there. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I could see the diagram and of what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. See, the dead rats certainly can be um, potent. Yeah. Oh, you checked it out. Okay. Okay. And you could say more about it if you like. And yeah, see, curiosity. I was curious when I was a kid too. With your buddies. Yes. Yeah, it's good to do it with your friends. I used to do things with my friends like that. I used to check out things, stuff like that, with your buds. He loves the crazy frog, yeah. Lemon, that really is wild about that because, yeah, I'm sure the smell was terrible with the flies and stuff around it. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if a cat got it or something, but yeah, that had to be really cringe when that happened. Yeah. When I was a kid, they played rough skin Newits. An adult found a poisonous humans, but I never got sick. Oh, wow. Wow. Sometimes the cats do that, Lemon, but I see you're saying it was a dog. Yeah, sometimes it's cats that do it here. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it before with what the cats do. Yeah. Scared. I also saw nectar from the foxglove flowers found, and they are toxic too, and they have digits. Digitals can affect the heart and even cause heart attack. Oh, Lord. The same thing as a kid walking myself and say which was it. Oh, okay, understood though. Yeah. Lemon said the thing was too big for a cat too. The bite was pretty big, like a dog-sized bite, so I just assumed it was a dog. There's a lot of creatures around there where you are, and it could have been any of those things, like the civet or one of those. It could have been another creature we don't even discover yet. Yeah, but yeah, it could have been a dog or some kind of creature, maybe that we're not completely familiar with. Yeah. Civets are very rare here, and stray dogs are so plentiful. So 90% sure it was a hungry dog that did it. Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying it, because I don't know what's more popular there or not. But yeah, okay. So it was a dog, a hungry dog that did it. Anyway, my buds, being kids, they took a flip flop and started poking it with a flip flop because the flies to scatter and reveal it's what it is. Oh yeah, well that was in a way a good idea, so you could be able to tell what it is exactly. That's a safer way to do it than just pressing it. Yeah. All right, and dog Susie was in a big chicken and said with me, but run home, and she got scared. Scared. All right, probably Bigfoot out there. I was obviously always back safe and probably part elf fairy. Yes, yes. Okay, and its insides were splattered on the concrete, probably by baking under the summer sun for 1 or 2 days. Yeah, you see, that'll happen here. I remember there was one time an animal that was deleted, and it was on top of a car that was abandoned, and the same kind of thing happened. That was around 2009. So yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, it's a miracle he didn't get eaten, Lori. Frog said, I once rode on the back of a chupacabra during a full moon into the town and got some Taco Bell. Hilarious. Hilarious. And it really made the smell worse. And a random mouse that was deleted under the floorboard or something that just mummified. Oh, I remember you were talking about that. It was actively rotting. Yeah. That had to be a very big jump scare when it fell out of the ceiling. Or yeah. Scared. Oh, the dog man. Doe, yeah, there's lots of sightings of the dog man. Yeah. True story when we forgot that hot sauce and went back through a drive through though. Oh, you went back through a drive through to get hot sauce. Yeah. I like my hot sauce too. And Oh, she said the chat froze. Oh, it's a Temu glitch. Hey, you need coffee for all this, yeah. Okay, Saw. That's the sky. Not as blue, but it's cloudy, but there's still a sky there. Oh, okay, that's good, though. Oh, glad you like it, Saw. Yes, it is a bright day. Now I'm going to be posting content. I need to make a different account, I suppose, to protect privacy in my family's. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have many different YouTube accounts. I primarily use this one. Oh, yeah, the chat. Oh, yeah, yeah. The AI is lurking. Scared. Oh, no sunset live, though? Okay, yeah. I know what that's like. Jerry said years ago we had 4th of July party, and after I passed out under the house, back to the next day in the bathroom, and there was 14 goats in my bathroom. Oh, Lord. Scared. Lord. 14 goats. Oh, I know they like to go in your house and go in your room a lot. Yeah. Sauce said, I got drunk years ago, and when I woke up next day, I was in the goat pen with all the goats. True story. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah. That sounds like an adventure. Indeed. Drinking parties here are wild. No streamers or lights, nothing. Just several grown men with gin sitting at a table in the middle of the road. Crazy stuff. That is wild. That is wild. Yeah. And it is important to see how people have different parties and things of that nature. And it has to be, without all the technology and stuff, it has to be really wild and authentic too. Drunk fighting over things, goofing off, etc. Yeah, that's just like old fashioned. We would call it old fashioned because now there's all parties and electronics and stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's just an old fashioned, it's a classic, I should say, a classical drunken fight. Sauce in an adventure she does not recall. Doesn't remember. Crazy stuff happens to the drunk fights, yeah. Karaoke nights are even better or worse depending on your opinion. Oh, okay. That's even more intense there. I guess that's when the party really starts. Okay. All right. Live. I thank God it wasn't in Billy Goat's pen. Mama thinks kids were just looking at me. Oh, scared. Lori said, haven't had good luck with goats. I think they might be insane. Yeah, goats. My grandpa had goats when he was growing up. And, they have nice billy goats. Well, the billy goats aren't really nice, but you have, like, nice goats that could give you milk and cheese and stuff like that. Yeah, goats are insane. I agree with that. Yeah, their eyes are crazy looking. Yeah. Yeah, sheep are cute and passive, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Some people get along great with goats, just not me, except the pygmy goats. Those are okay, so that backfires wild gets. Llamas, don't mess with them. The blossom already bloomed. See, the blossom's right. It already bloomed. and it's going to turn into an okra. You see right here, there's an okra right here, right? That was one of the blooms that we saw, but now it's turning into an okra. That's another bloom right there. See, and they turn into an okra. All right, frog, see you later. Oh, understood. Understood, Saul. Y'all thought I lost the TV remote. I just turned upside down in my recliner to realize that it's sitting on the kitchen table. Yeah, I've done that before with things. Yeah. Oh, hello, Fifi. Good morning. All right, so in the garden updates, right? So this bloomed, and then this one is getting ready right here. It's an okra right there. And I have some more of these, because after the flower happens, it's ready to, eat it. It's the little vegetable, or the fruit, whatever it is. And yeah, this is where all the tomatoes are. Yeah, and it's growing well. Yeah, so this day is sunny. It's not all rainy and stormy like it usually would be. Here's the gâteau. And Claude is still here chilling. He's observing the garden. And the various clouds are coming, but we mostly have the nice sunshine. Oh, another baby frog. That's awesome. Mr. Mockingbird chirps as the morning day rolls in. Oh, that's really cool, Lori. And yeah, I love the watching it through the trees. Yeah, definitely. Okay, he's preaching. He's all over the place now. He's in that tree. Mr. Mockingbird. Yeah, preach it, yeah. Okay, he roll. Oh, okay, Lemon. It was nice chatting with you. Soon I have to get ready for the trial that I have to stream. So I'm going to also be going soon too. I see a fly in my garden. That's a fly that looks like a bee, but they don't fool me. I had a bug class. Oh, nice, nice. They're not going to fool you. Yeah, see you in the trial, Lemon. He's on a roll again. Scared. I like our trial community on the spaceship in the verdict room. That is very, I like it a lot. Now, one of my other channels that I started off is called The Verdict Room. Now, I will tell y'all more about that channel. There's just some shorts on there right now, but yeah, for now, we watch the trials mainly on the spaceship, but yeah, The Verdict Room is from another thing I created, but at the moment we watch them on the YouTube channel. All right, so it's look at that. The morning dew is kind of still in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna plant some sunflowers and some corn next. When I get around to do that, it'll be cool to see. Yeah, the morning dew. Now these don't have it. They're just ready kind of for the daytime. They cleared up. Yeah. Yeah. So it is really cool how those look kind of similar. I guess they're from similar climates. That's why they look like that. Yeah, but yeah, I like how the plants are coming along. This is my main attraction, of course. Oh, okay, Lori, glad to remind you. Yeah, I've grown colossal, gigantic ones. I said Saul's gonna really like them. Yeah, they're very cool. The corn plants are going to be very small because they're sweet corn, but you could eat it right off the cob. It's not like the other kind. We have to cook. See, the corn that looks about the size of that is corn that is processed and used for different things. But the corn that you could eat is like sweet corn. It's a smaller variation. You can just eat it right off the plant. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're very big. Yeah, 12 feet is big. Yeah. Yeah, even the ground looks pretty cool. So on breaks and at lunch, we're going to play the boat trial. And of course, after when it's over too. And we're going to play the other trial, we're going to play the boat trial. The boat trial at breaks and lunch, and we'll be watching Blaze Taylor Cringe. Yeah. Oh, delicious. Delicious. I ate my dinner this morning at some point, and it was a nice salad. Yeah, something else I'm going to be growing is spinach. That's something I got to grow, because spinach is like really good food to have. I'm going to grow the spinach and those three things. Because the okra is already done, pretty much, it was doing what it's doing, right? Because we got okra already, right there. It's already here. So we're going to be next growing those other things. Nice. All right, now this is not Bubbles, this is a Claude. Okay. At this point in time, I want to get the stream ready for the trial we're about to watch. A little bit of a head start, and we'll see you all shortly. Okay. I can only grow spinach in spring because flowers fast when it gets hot. Yeah, where I am, it's very hot where I am, but I'm able to grow it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that is true. It does do that, especially with winter. When I have winter spinach, hey, there's different types of spinach. There's winter spinach, and there's spinach you can grow in summer. But yeah, you got a little bit excited there, buddy. Okay, he's okay. And it looks like has a hairball. Looks like he has a hairball. That's why he did that. Okay. See, he is okay, but yeah. Yeah, the humidity also. So Bubbles is having a hairball, but he's okay. Claw is having a hairball, but he's okay. Okay. And, all right, chat, see you all in a little bit, and peace. Okay.